The big financial protest that started in Wall Street in New York has spread all around the world, even to Australia. Occupy Melbourne has been going on for a couple of weeks now, and one of the things they're protesting about is the greed of the big banks. But have you ever stopped to think how banks even make money? Let's take a look at where the money in the money business actually comes from. They always say that money doesn't grow on trees, but it does multiply. Look at a bank and it'll prove it. Money goes into a bank, the same amount of money goes out of it, and yet somehow huge amounts are left over as profit. As much as $6 billion for some of the big banks. See, it does multiply. Let me show you how. Johnny wants to make some cash, and he's come up with a great idea. He's going to become his own mini bank. He's convinced 5 friends to lend him $100 each on the promise that he'll keep it safe for them.
Hey, here's the 100. Please keep it safe.
Okay.
That gives him $500, but he doesn't own any of it. Even still, he then goes out and lends $200 of it to a friend who wants to buy a Nintendo DS. And he invests another $200 on the stock exchange. The last $100 he leaves in his wallet safe. By the time he's been paid back, Johnny now has $700. $100 extra in interest from his DS loan, and $100 extra from his investments.
You got my $100?
So even when his friends ask for all their money back, Johnny is $200 better off.
Yes.
That's exactly what's happening when you put your pocket money in the bank. You, along with everyone else, deposit cash to keep it safe and sometimes to earn a little extra interest on top. But while it's in there, the bank makes the most of it. Some of it is kept on hand for when customers want it, but most is invested or given out in loans. So while your money is in there, it could actually be off helping someone buy a house, or it could be invested in a stock exchange way overseas. Either way, all the time your money is in there, it's making the bank more money on top. But that's not the only way they get cash out of you. Have you ever sat on a couch and had change accidentally slip out of your pockets and fall into the cushions? It happens every now and again without you really paying much attention. Then when you go to do your spring cleaning, you look underneath and all of a sudden, you've got a fortune under there. In the same way, banks take little bits of your cash here and there in fees. It could be 50 cents for a transaction or a few dollars a month for an account keeping fee. It's only a little bit each time, but if you think of how many customers sit on that couch, it adds up to a lot. Of course, for all the money they earn, banks do provide you with a service. They hold your money and keep it safe, but they also give you convenient access to it when you need it, through cards, ATMs, internet banking and tellers. So while banks are making huge profits, people must still think they're worth using. Because the only other option is stashing your money under the mattress. And one thing I can guarantee is that your money won't do much multiplying under there.